I've tried to use a gardening analogy, and don't ask me why, I can't tell you, but I've tried to use it like a way that you're going to start fresh, and ultimately you want to harvest something good at the end of the season. And that, to me, is all about preparing your staff, your players, your team, your organization to win a championship, to win a gold medal, to win a tournament, to develop players, to move players on, all of those things that we consider as success. So before you start anything, I'd say sharpening the tools is the biggest one. And it involves the experience you have, the knowledge you have, and the resources that are at your disposal. So what experience do you have that applies right now? You might be a 15-year NHL coach that's sort of semi-retired and you're coaching your kid's 10-year-old team, house team. Well, all that NHL experience is not directly applicable to 10-year-olds that don't give a shit about hockey, right? So you can kind of dismiss that, but you're still going to have experience that can relate. So you need to understand what experiences you have that really apply rather than just walking in and say, well, I was in the NHL for 15 years. So you guys have to listen to me. Because kids, even 10-year-olds, they're not going to buy into that sort of thing. What do you know? So what do you know about your team, your organization, your league, your players, their backgrounds, their family, their home life, your staff's relationships, all these different things? What do you know and how much can you find out? And how can you find more stuff out about them? Because that'll all pay dividends in the end. And knowing what and who you have. So what resources do you have? Like I said, we have an army that shows up. We have truckloads of equipment and gear and supplies. We have a staff at World Juniors of 22. We're 1-for-1 player to staff ratio at World Juniors. You guys might be a one-man band with a part-time volunteer assistant coach. You might have a part-time goalie coach that can come in. You might have a couple kids in your community that are eager to help and that want to help. So figure out what you have, and we'll talk a little bit more about how you can apply that stuff and how you can get some really good stuff for zero hit on the budget.